It is now time for SRK Juniors Round 4. We're back at Castle Combe today, actually, so yeah, we're just getting ready to go out now. As you can see with the car, got all my gear in there. So yeah, feeling good today. Excited for the round. Apparently it's wet there already because it rained last night. It should be alright, I think. I enjoy the wet there, so pretty happy with that. Although, kind of wanted it to be dry today, as didn't really want to clean my gear afterwards. I'm just going to get some redemption after what I did last round, because oh my god, I'm still mad at myself for that. It was a really, really unfortunate round, although a lot of it was because of me alone. We'll see how it goes today, and I'll update you when we're at the track.
So ahead of me is Luke Cridland, Edgar Zvedo and someone else, and as going down into the last corner before starting the first lap, he just goes into the barrier wall and I hit into the back of him and he probably snaps his neck. And then I just get past him. So I'm now chasing down Luke Cridland and Edgar Zvedo. After a few laps I caught up to Edgar and Luke and was hoping to have a nice little battle with them, but I accidentally bumped past Luke again, obviously not taking him out like at South Coast, but still not a great move. Sorry Luke. Now by the end of the session you can see I actually caught up to Edgar, so I think my pace was actually quite good on the day. Now for Heat 1 I'm starting in second place right behind Ollie Atkins. Now at turn 1 he defends me by pushing me out wide, however this makes us both get a bad exit, so my teammate Jack is just able to go up both our insides and overtake the two of us. This gives him a free P1 from him starting in 5th position. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a great battle to show you guys with Jack as I just slowly drifted back and back away from him as the laps went on. Didn't feel like the car was very up to pace, but wasn't a bad one either. So yeah, Jack did a great job there. Good lapsing.
As a team so far we're doing pretty well. But if I got a better start than Ollie, then I could have gone to P1 and then yeah, well, did he sort of hang you around the outside and then Jack just Jack will switch back doesn't like know where to go. Yeah. Well, Jack had no one directly in front of him. So he started fifth, and by the time he come out the chicane, he was first. Like, what? I was in the building at the time. No way! Like, and Martin's like, oh, no, it's fine.
I'm gonna just follow him through to the top 10.
Yeah. And that was it. Job done. Just pretty much. Just going. Yeah. Very nice.
I get an alright start going down into turn 1 and easily go into second place. And now I just have to chase down the driver ahead, who I was pretty confident that I was quicker than. Starting the third lap now, and I'm right on his bumper, so I decide to go up his inside at turn 1. Unfortunately though, I run a bit too wide on the exit, which allows Vasco to just switch back us both and get up into P1, causing me to drop back into P2 again, and nothing I could really do. It was a good move, but I should have slowed down a lot more, which then would have covered off the inside on the exit and would have kept me in P1. In this race, my car didn't really have the greatest straight line speed, so I wasn't really able to catch up to Vasco. This is also shown in the clip when Luke easily catches up to me on the straight going up to the top hairpin, then tries to go for an overtake, tries to back out at the last moment, bumps into me as he locks up, and makes us both go wide, and then we get switched back on another driver, and then I get taken out at pit lane corner. So it was just an absolute mess. This means I finished the race in P5 on track, but because Luke got a penalty, I got promoted into P4. Really frustrating, as I know I could have kept my P2 by defending further into the race, but I guess it is what it is, it's racing. And also, I suppose Luke got his revenge for South Coast, so fair enough. Heat 3 now, and I'm starting in P5. This heat actually looked quite tough, but it was also the best race I had on the day. Turn 1, I easily got the inside of Harry Harvey on my left, and then I get bumped out wide in the chicane, which causes Harry to go into a barrier properly. Unfortunate for him. The next lap is spent in a sort of train between the four of us, but on the lap after, I try to go for an overtake on my teammate Jack. It doesn't work out, however, as I don't want to hit into Adrian, who's right ahead, and get myself a penalty.
Like at South Coast?
So I have to back out of it and concede the position again. Exiting pit lane corner, he also told me to think about what I'm doing and work with him, which is exactly what I now did. Skipping ahead a little bit, Adrian's trying to overtake Vasco, so we gain a lot here. At the top hairpin again, and Jack tries to go for an overtake on Adrian. Doesn't quite work out though. I try to boost him on the exit, but I don't quite have the speed coming out. The next lap is again spent trying to catch up and keep up with Adrian and Vasco. On the exit of turn 1, Adrian gets a nice switchback on Vasco, allowing him to get up the inside going through the chicane. This means Vasco gets a bad exit going to the straight, and Jack is also able to go to the right of him. I then bump Jack up the straight, and I also get past Vasco on the top hairpin. After that overtake, I was still really close to Jack, and I was hoping to make a move on him as I knew the race would be ending soon. So when I got a good exit going up to the hairpin, it was a perfect opportunity. He gave me a lot of space, and I got way ahead before the apex, meaning I got the position and got up into P2. This was also perfect judgment from me, as it was the last lap of the race. On the main straight now, and I'm waving to Adrian, and he just gives me a friendly middle finger.
I'm sorry, you might have to watch out, because you're even right behind me. I've only got a penalty at 1 round. Yeah, we've got 3 of them, man. Yeah, but it's only 1 round. You still got 3 penalties, though. Taking out the teammate, taking this guy out, and then taking some other guy out in the front. I don't know, is there a red light?
Yes, flashing. Yes, it's
all for the content. Honestly, yeah. He's a terrible driver, he kills people.
The B final, where I'm starting in 4th position. P1 is Adrian, P2 is Charlie, and P3 is William Markwick, and then in P5 behind me is Luke Cridland. First half of the race is alright, I'm keeping up with William and nothing's really happening, but I'm aiming to overtake him. However, I forget to look behind me as I'm too focused on William, and Luke Cridland just easily goes up my inside at the top hairpin and overtakes me without me even resisting, as I didn't know he was that close. I tried to hang around his outside at pit lane corner, but it didn't quite work out, so I lost the position. Skipping ahead a little bit, that is pretty much the end of the day and end of the race. Unfortunate bit, as I would have been, I think, 4th in the A final if I didn't get bumped out by Luke, and Luke would have also probably been in the A final if he didn't bump me out. So, a bit frustrating, but that is what it is. It's racing, nothing against Luke. He just went for an overtake, tried for it, didn't work out. Have a good day everyone, and I thank you for watching, so subscribe and like if you haven't already.